Hello, and welcome to another episode of Casual Citizen, where we keep it casual in the verse. My name's Steven. I'll be keeping it casual with you today. So, in the last episode of Casual Citizen, we took out the reclaimer and found out just how little money we could make with salvage. So I thought this week, let's take out the Vulture and see if it's worth our time or not. So let's load on up and head on out. Alright, so we're situated here in our Drake Vulture, and I think just like last week, we're going to go with the salvage missions. And yeah, let's do a Cutlass Black track. Alright, so we'll see you over there. Alright, I'm quickly going to come in here on Seraphim Station to refuel, because we are down almost below 50%. So, we'll see you after I fuel up. Three, two, one. Alright, we have arrived. Let's find our scrape. Now let's hope that this area is not used for the current combat missions, because those ships are deadly. Let's hope it's nice and casual. Alright, so in the Reclaimer video we did do a little scraping, but I think we're not going to do that. We're going to focus on just breaking down the ship. Hold on a second. Contracts. Now you know that when I clicked on that, it did not say Anvil Valkyrie. So there you go. That's actually a really good ship for scraping. I mean, look how smooth that surface is. That's real nice. But we're not going to do that. Alright, so let's come on in here. Let's fracture this bad boy. Okay. All right, we got 7.5 units here. Now that's a 16 right there. Check that out. Holy jeez. That's insane. Okay. Sets in the bag and the filler is full. So let's go and unload it. I don't know about you, but I hate that glitch. Alright. Auto eject. Construction material rubble. Alright, so it is different from the reclaimer. The reclaimer has construction material salvage, right? So this will be interesting to see how much we can make, what percentage we get. I'm very, very interested. So let me deal with ejecting these and we'll be back in a second here. Okay, that's 13 units. Let's go see if there's any more. And then we'll go take maybe one more contract? Maybe two. I do want to fill. I do want to get the cargo area full and the hopper full so we can have as many units as possible to get a good sample size. Let's just check here. Looks like there's a few other pieces around here. Okay, there's a few other pieces here. Let's pick these up. All right. Oh, we do have two ships over here, so let's go check out this ship over here. I don't know what it is. Maybe we can scrape it without having to take another contract. That'd be sweet. All right, we're coming on in here. What do we got? Ah, we got a Guardian. We got any good weapons? No. How dare you? Okay. Okay, salvage, boom. All right.
Front impact warning.
All right, sweet. It's got 4 units. Didn't even have to travel. You know, that is another great gameplay loop. A lot of ships are out here during the event, which might be done by the time I post this video, but it's a great place to head over and just grab some salvage. These mining bases. Alright, let's move in here. Easy peasy. All right. We got one more ship over here. Let's head on over. Let's just do a quick scan. The inner scavenger in me can't help it. I gotta know what kind of parts they got. Alright. Ooh. Attrition 4s, attrition 5s. This new Paladin gunship. Alright, but that's not why we're here, so. How many units do we have? Okay, we got 17 units here. That's gonna fill us up, so let's do it. Big. It's a big ship. All right. We're not going to play games with this. We're going to try and get everything. See if we can collect all the smaller parts first. nitrogens are gone. All right. Before I leave this area, just want to do some scans and make sure that there's no one else around or no other ships around, because I think we're gonna need one more. No? Okay. So let's go downstairs. There is still a little bit of salvage outside, so let's try and clear the hopper. Alright, we get it. Okay. Oh, we got it. Holy jeez. All right, I think we can fit. Oh, I think we can fit 2 more. If we can eject it. Yep. Yes. Yes. Oh, the Tetris in me is strong. Oh no, you don't. All right, we might be able to get one more. I don't know what this. All right, we got one more. We got it. We might be able to get one more. Yes, it did it. All right, that's as far as we can go with that. All right, let's see how much space we have left. We got no bad guys. Oh, okay, there is a little bit of salvage here. Filler station is blocked, but there's 0. Oh my god. That's insane. No. 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 Alright. So, good for us. We can take one more contract. Fill this bad boy up. It's a shame that there's nothing around here. All right. Contracts, offers. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna deal with the prospector. Did that give us a prospector? Yes, it did. Okay. All right, so we'll see you over there. All right, we made it here. Let's come on in. That is very casual. Oh no. That was a mistake. The prospector's only 2.2 units. Jeez. All right. Is there anything around here? I guess luckily there's nothing around here to bother us. So okay. One more mission. Let's just go with something bigger. 400i? Is it too big? The freelancer? Yeah, let's try that. And I have to pay 5Gs for that, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully this is not too big. Where is it? Okay, here it is. There are several ships in this area, so no matter what, we are filling this hopper. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Look at that. Come on, guys. That's casual. We need 9 units. Let's see how big it is. Alright, fracture. Darn. 24 units, okay. Alright, let's get our camera angles here. Give me a second. Try a nice scene. It's a great scene. Wow. Okay. Now, there is one more ship. Where'd it go? Let's go. Oh, yes. That should be enough. Let's come on in. Oh. No. Let's, oh my gosh. Let's just get this right. Wow. That's insane. Come on. Sorry, no, I've said that 7 times now. Alright, this constellation should be enough. What do we got? What do we got? 18. Fantastic. Is that Grimhex in the background too? It's awesome. All right, let's focus. Focus up.
Front impact warning.
It's so weird compared to the reclaimer. Just move right in there. All right, obviously the reclaimer is a multi-cruise ship.
Front impact warning.
But based on the numbers that you saw in my previous video, if you haven't, please go back and watch it. If you had to split that amount of money between 3 people, hooey, they would not be happy. All right, we are done. All right. So, in the last video, we went to Arc L1 because her L1, which is the best, was not open for business. the server was having issues, so just to keep it fair and square and even, we're gonna go to the same spot. So we'll see you over there. Here we go. Alright, we have arrived at Arc L1. Alright, so I'm going to unload this cargo, and then we'll see you over at the refinement area. Alright, I believe this is the last one. Yes. Alright, let's send it down and head on over to the refinery. 39 units. Alright, here we go. Begin. 39 units. Dynamic salvaging. We're gonna do the same one. Get a quote. 6 hours, 300 bucks. 11.7. All right, confirm. All right. We'll see you in 6 hours. All right, it's been 6 hours. Well, actually, it's been a whole day, but here we go. All right, our yield was 1170. I'm gonna put it to Arc L1 here. So let's collect. All right. We'll see you over at the Galleria. All right, let's come on in here and sell. All right, so we end up with 12 units and sells for 9,000 a unit, and we're gonna get 108,000. So let's sell. All right, takeaways. So in closing, we had 39 units that was refined down to 12, which gives us a 30% refinement rate as opposed to the reclaimers 15%. So there you go. We made $108,000 or alpha UEC for 1 hour of work, and on the reclaimer, just for the refined construction materials, we made $440,000. But the reclaimer was 3 hours of work versus 1 hour work. Still a little bit better, but not good. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I'm very curious what you think about this. Personally, again, like I said the other reclaimer video, I'm going to give CIG the benefit of the doubt and hope that this is all just building towards base building and crafting, and then all this will make sense, that these refinement rates are terrible because They don't want the number of materials to be through the roof that you need to craft everything, so they're going to reduce the refinement rates. Something like that. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious. In either case, salvage is still casual. I hope you had a good time watching this casual adventure. I had a fun time recording. So, this has been Steve, keeping it casual in the verse. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you've enjoyed this video and others of mine, please consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next one. Peace!